Black folks. I gotta say this, man. Like, pains me to say this, but I gotta say it. Like, we've been cooning, y'all. Like, on some real shit. We've been cooning. Like, the vast majority of us. Of course, we got individuals like myself who think even on a low level, like, we not engaging in it. But so many of us do that we find it hard to understand it or grasp the concept of the shit that we doing. We got this Jesus mentality, this mentality that we need a savior. So that's fine. This ain't a knock on Christianity. I want to say that off the gate. I'm just saying the mentality that is bred from being a people so grounded in Christianity that we look for a savior. So we allow our saviors to fight all our battles for us. Meanwhile, we stay on the sideline rooting for them. Like, we fucks with Kaepernick. We root for Kaepernick. And yet, still the hard work that this man has done to sacrifice his livelihood for us, we ain't willing to do that shit. Like, you making your little $30,000 a year, you ain't finna sacrifice that for your moral stance and your moral issues. Kaepernick ain't the first one to know that black people getting killed by police brutality. It's a crime and it's wrong and should be stopped, and has decided to do something to take a stand on it. He ain't the only one that's done that. We think the same thing, and yet we do nothing oftentimes, right? But if he acquiesces and says, you know what, I'm not going to sit no more, I'm going to stand now, and I want to be in the league, then we say, oh, look at him cooning. Meanwhile, we ain't did shit but root for him. We can't even support this man in a protest or a boycott of the NFL or a boycott of the sponsors. They can't count on us. The people who are sacrificing their livelihood, we putting it all on the entertainers and the celebrities and the athletes. Like, they got to be held at a higher standard than we hold ourselves. We root for them to sit down. And we saying right now, like, if the owner's saying that all players got to stand up from now on, we going to be looking at the players who decide we all going to stand up, and we going to say, look at those coons, those high-level bucks, they get paid by massa. I guess owner put them in their place. What your owner do to you, nigga? Ain't you in your place? What you did so different? You can't even boycott with them. So how you asking them to take a stand? How you asking the NFL players to sit down, don't play, all black players just take a week off and don't play? If you asking that of them, how come you can't do nothing? I go to work and I talk to these dudes and I be like, hey, bro, they ask me about football, like, Will, man, you catch this game? I'd be like, no, bro, I'm boycotting the NFL until Colin Kaepernick get a job, until they stop all this shit that Donald Trump got going with this ban and all this good stuff, talking all this about Jamil Hill and all this kind of stuff. I don't like this stuff, so I'm not watching the NFL right now. Oh, you know what, Will, you right, man, because, that police brutality is wrong. It's fucked up what they did to Jamil Hill, and now Jerry Jones doing all this stuff. These dudes have on Cowboys hats and shirts, saying how fucked up the system is. Meanwhile, they are funding the system. They still watching. They still engaging in this stuff. And the very next week, they'll be like, man, Will, that Cowboy game was good, bro. Didn't you? Oh, yeah, that's right. You ain't watching it, right? I respect that, bro. I feel you right, bro. Meanwhile, they watching every week. Meanwhile, they still got their Cowboys shirts on. Got a Cowboys decal all in the back of their flag hanging on the back of their trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about this level of coonery. We always want to get on the celebrity for cooning, not acknowledging the fact that we do the cooning, man. Black people, come on now, wake up, man. We asking people to save us without us putting in no work. We asking people to sit and protest and take a week off from work when we're not willing to do the same things to support these people. Think about that, man. And yet, when we see people like Stephen A. get up there and we call him a coon because he says all the stuff that we feel dominant society wants to hear. Meanwhile, we'll go to work and they'll ask us a question about anything, gays, about what we think about the Las Vegas shooter, about what we think about police brutality. And people will go to work and be like, well, I ain't really watching the news. I don't really know what's going on. We'll do that so that we won't get in trouble. Meanwhile, we act like they can't do that because they make more money, because they on TV, because they have a platform. Use your platform. What you got? How about we stop asking more out of our celebrities, athletes, and entertainers than we ask out of ourselves? That's just my thoughts, though. I don't really know nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pissed off at a lot of us. Shameful, shame.